Hey, how's my sound coming through?
Restream IO online, testing audio.
Wait, where's the story that I have?
Restream IO online, testing audio.
He hasn't posted it.
Wait, where's the story that I have?
Restream IO
He'll post it in the
online,
stream,
testing
and
audio.
then he hasn't posted. We'll
Okay.
kind of, you and I will read along in the background, and then when one of us, whether because he needs a break or because he's just fucking had it, one of us will start chiming in and read it. And then when we've had enough, or when we just have to put our face in a pillow and scream obscenities.
Alright, Twitch is online, YouTube is online, we got A-OK audio from both me and the Nose.
I was about to ask, how's my audio?
Your audio still sounds tinny, but it's not as bad as it was last stream, so.
Motherfucking. Alright, hold on, let me see if I can fix it.
Right. So we have 2 stories and a author. We wanted to
How's my audio coming in now?
Better.
Good. That's what I hoped.
Alright, so we have the Fox of Overwatch, the Anti-Heroes of Affinity story. And then we have the clear, blatant troll story, Zephyr and the House of Night, which I think we should finish off with.
I was gonna say, we should save that for last.
Yeah, to end it on a not absolute trash note. Yeah. And then the author, the majority of this stream will be taken up by, is going to be Fairy Tale Dragon Slayer.
Oh God.
And you've heard my history with him, so we're going to be focusing on his stories.
We have to.
Yes. Anyway, welcome to Fanfiction Tuesday. Fanfiction. I keep saying that.
Fanfiction. You always have a problem with that. Also, no, this is not a scheduled stream. This is impromptu because over the weekend and on Monday we were all just perusing the fanfiction sections, and we found a couple of gems that we thought just deserved to be
Couldn't
shared.
wait for Friday.
We found trash.
Anyway, so as I was saying, this is Fanfiction Tuesday, the Electric Boogaloo, where we focus on various things we couldn't wait for Friday on, or we wanted to revisit from Friday. I'm SneakyDevil, we have Atin, and Nose joining us.
Hello.
We have a special guest today because Maxforce, what was he said? What was his exact quote? I'm not paid enough to deal with this.
But I think something like that. Considering he isn't paid at all, that is a fair enough statement.
Wait, you guys get paid?
No. Not
Don't make us put you back in the hole.
Not even the slightest. Not even the slightest. Anyway. As I was saying, the first story we will be looking at is the Naruto Overwatch crossover. And yes, it is exactly as bad as it's going to sound. And I'll send you guys the link.
I'd be disappointed if it wasn't.
I don't remember, were you here for that one? When we were making fun of it last night?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was there.
Okay.
Oh, good. The author image just fills me with hope.
What is this image? Oh.
What the fuck?
That's Gothic Naruto?
Apparently that's a popular one.
Gothic
I'm not even
sexy
sure
Naruto?
I'm not even sure where to start with that.
Oh.
Like, where do I start? Do I just say, what in the world am I fucking looking at? Or do I just vomit into my pillow?
I would save the vomit for later because this story is just. Just a downhill trip.
What you say? Save the vomit. Here, do us a favor. Read off the author summary.
Yep. No. As always, I'll read it. Don't worry.
Oh, come on! I feel like we should let Nose Hair have the honor here.
If he wants to.
Alright. Challenged by Dark Magic Dragon, Naruto awakens to find his memory erased by Talon, who seeks to make him a weapon of mass destruction. Not taking this news well, Naruto gives his own violent opinion. Before embarking on a crusade to destroy Talon, with his actions drawing the attention of the UN, who seeks Overwatch on him. How will this play out from here? Come find out. Xover Elements, Naruto times Heron. Oh boy. Rated Fiction M. Fantasy Adventure, Naruto, Lena Tracer, Widowmaker, Hana, Song, Diva. Alright, so that's interesting. 7 chapters, 52,000 words, 275 reviews, 124 faves. You people are sick.
Well,
and
it's at
masturbate
1,000 faves.
Did I say
You said
1,000?
100.
Oh, 1,000 faves. All of you people are sick and masturbate to shitty smut.
Your waifus are trash.
No, I'm not going to say that their waifus are trash. I'm just going to say that they're all fucking terrible. Moving on. All right, you can read the story now.
Yep. So,
That didn't quite make me violently upset, but I can already feel it coming.
a preface here is typically when authors say X over elements, they don't mean it's, Naruto elements and Overwatch or whatever. They typically mean other
Oh, I know what they mean.
Are also going to be influencing this. So don't be surprised if Cloud's sword suddenly shows up in Naruto's hands, or
Oh god.
I know. I'm expecting exactly
he
what I've
starts
learned.
using the Force.
I've spent some time in internet forums. I know what to expect.
Good. Not even TG can prepare you for this level of fucking trash.
I'm not expecting.
What about like 1K MMR?
I mean, that's
pretty
pretty
sure at
trash,
1K MMR you've been inoculated to this and you think this is normal.
Fair enough.
This is 1K MMR smut material.
Pretty much. You ready for this?
No, but we're gonna do it anyway. So
Yeah,
let's
we
go.
are. Welcoming notes. Yellow, Mina-san, and readers and writers alike. Soul here, bringing you a challenge fic I responded to from Dark Magic Dragon. Just another thing I always want to say on this, like, I get your, whatever age when you're making a username, but Soul Embrace 2010, Dark Magic Dragon, those are very...
Out of the edge.
Yeah, I don't want to say edgy because I've seen edgier.
Yeah, I was gonna
but,
say,
like,
but look, we've all
they're uninspired.
made usernames that we're not proud of.
Oh,
I
I always thought my usernames were freaking clever as shit.
No. I'm saying, we've all been like 12 years old and edgy on the internet.
We've all been 13.
We've all been there.
I mean, all my usernames have come from shit I've done in games, and then people have dubbed me blank, and then whenever I'd be banned, I would just use that.
So why the fuck is your name Sneaky? You're not sneaky at all.
I used to play Night Elves in Warcraft 3.
Oh, that explains your shit taste.
Yeah. And I did some really stupid shit, and I was called a SneakyDevil on many occasions with it. So when my previous username got retired, I decided I would use SneakyDevil. And since I've done nothing of interesting of note in the past 15 years, it's just stayed that way.
Well, since we're on this tangent, I guess I should just explain my name. It's just Lord of the Nose Hair. Basically, it's a bo joke. If anyone remembers that obscure anime, lol, like and subscribe for this obscure anime, lol.
Comment. Like, subscribe, and comment.
That's my childhood.
Anyway,
My child. Yeah, back on topic. Back on topic.
Yeah, all right. Let's get going. Introduction. Captured Maelstrom, Tokyo, Japan. Under the cloudless sky with a full moon shining above.
Hold up. Just before we get started, I have some refreshing ship post.
Oh.
To cleanse the palate.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I don't think anything's gonna.
Sarcastic players and where to find them. Oh, is this a pun off of that movie, Fantastic Creatures?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll look at that. I'll look at that later.
That's later.
Yeah,
This
that
is
for
now.
later.
Moving on. Sorry, I just needed to share that with the class. before we
Shining
started.
above is a figure on a skyscraper construction crane, overlooking a tall executive building where his target was roaming about in his
Hold on.
private
What's an
office.
executive building?
Yeah, that is actually a good point.
There are
A tall
office
executive building.
Buildings.
I mean,
That's pretty nondescript, honestly.
no, I imagine he's like, oh, it's a fucking skyscraper, but I'm not quite sure what he's trying to mean by executive. Like, I mean, you can
Executive
have
Order
executive
66.
rooms or executive floor.
Yeah.
Executive Building 66.
But I mean, in this day and age where we're still land-bound, there's no reason to have a building, an entire skyscraper dedicated to just executives.
I was gonna say, even in companies like, say, Coca-Cola, wildly successful companies,
Yeah.
their headquarters will have, at most, a floor or two dedicated to executives.
Yeah,
like
it's
usually,
it's
like
not...
the CEO. The
I mean, not
CFO,
even that, because I mean, they typically place their executives in whatever area they're working.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like usually it'll be like the CFO, the COO,
Yeah.
and the CEO. Like those three will all have offices on the same floor, and
Yeah.
then usually the corporate VPs will be there, and then
Yeah,
like the corporate
but
presidents will
you
be
know,
there, and then maybe
it's
the VPs.
like I could imagine in Mass Effect there being building skyscrapers dedicated to just the executives of a company, but this is in Mass Effect. We aren't in space.
This
So
is Shepard, and this is my favorite fanfiction on the Citadel.
get the fuck out. Anyway,
No, you know
after
what? Stay. You're not getting out of that this easy.
after we're moving on. Yeah, before I have more aneurysms. Also, by the way, fucking cliche as shit. A skyscraper construction crane and the assassins just happen to be on it across from the target, like...
Quick, use your eagle vision.
I was gonna say use your bat vision, but that also
hold
works.
on, maybe that's gonna happen. Don't
I was gonna say,
it.
where's the detective vision?
The figure in question has blonde, spiky hair, with a mask featuring sharply slanted eyes. That's...
What? Why are there so many? Why is there a comma there?
No, see, I know what he's trying to do.
No, I do too. I'm just saying that's not the right place.
But the problem is he's not using the commas correctly. In this scenario, because it is not multiple.
I mean, does anyone ever use commas correctly in these things?
Hey, to be fair, commas are pretty hard.
Yeah, they are. But I mean, like in this case, he should have replaced the commas between the descriptors with ands, and separated each and statement with commas. While that's not better, it flows better.
Well, no, I mean, here's the thing. There for sure shouldn't be anything between sharply and slanted, because sharply slanted.
You're right.
Those are both describing the eyes, so it should be with a mask featuring sharply slanted eyes.
Well, sharply is describing slanted, which is describing the eyes.
But there still shouldn't be a comma between the two.
Yeah, I know, but I'm agreeing with you. That's what I'm saying. Is unlike here,
with a
blonde and
sharply
spiky,
slanted eyes.
Yeah.
And orange whisker-shaped markings.
Yeah.
Just like pick one.
Then a comma would be appropriate, and orange markings over the eyes.
Yeah, it's just.
Although you could probably make it flow better by going with sharply slanted eyes featuring an orange markings above them and orange whisker-shaped
honestly,
markings
we covered
below.
this last time as well. It's just don't start off the first paragraph precisely describing what your character looks like. That is
but even
just...
leaving that aside, if you're trying, even when you're trying to set something up,
yeah,
in this case, I'm just trying to help provide an example of ways that you could possibly make it flow
I get
better.
that. Yeah.
Anyway, so sharply slanted
eyes.
Memes. Sorry.
Anyway, as I was saying, long black sleeves, high collared shirt, gray chest plate. That's
I mean,
not the
that's
proper
not.
use of semicolons.
No,
I mean, that's
also
not.
a gray chest plate, gray armor on his shoulders. That's not very descriptive. Gray armor tells us nothing.
There's gray armor on his shoulders! Oh, you mean like
Honey,
shoulder
that
pads?
gray armor. Honey, that gray armor makes you look terrible.
Upper arms and forearms, plated black. Like, I don't know if this person doesn't know how to properly describe armor. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, if you're going to specify that he's wearing gray armor in certain places, you have to use the proper names for those locations of armor. Because
Yeah.
each place has a proper name to describe that location of armor. Otherwise, just say he's fucking wearing gray armor with black fucking gloves. Look how fucking
Yeah.
this edgy OC is.
And not only that, you can even go so far as to look at different kinds of armor
Yeah.
to figure out exactly what descriptor you want to use.
Yeah.
Because there's differences between even just amongst, say, medieval armor. There's different types.
What the fuck is this? Baggy black pants with a utility belt around their waist.
Words are hard.
You mean his waist?
Yeah, there. Has he either he's a Siamese twin. There's a belt belted around two people, and they're sharing the same pair of pants.
Or we suddenly
you
just
can't
switched first, third, second person descriptors.
Did you just assume his descriptors, you shitlord?
I did. A kunai pouch bandaged to his right thigh, a black tabby knee-length socks, tan sandals, and a red scarf connected to his outfit and chest plate.
This person can't fucking move. I don't care who they are. They're gonna try to jump off that fucking crane, and they're gonna fall to their fucking death.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
Batman
of
fucking moved
course,
with that kind of shit.
Naruto, for some reason, has his teleportation powers. Was that covered at all? What timeline this was?
I don't know.
Waking...
Also, for the record,
hold
Batman
on.
did not have a bunch of crap attached to his. He wears a bodysuit with Kevlar plates in it, and his cape is strictly attached to his cowl.
Wait, who are we talking about?
The Batman.
Oh, yes, Batman.
I made the comment this person won't be able to move. Ricky made a comment saying Batman had stuff attached to his armor, which, to
be fair, in the Dark Knight, they did say okay, you'll have more of shit on your armor, but you won't be able to move as much.
Yeah.
Because he was having trouble with the dogs.
See, this is the part where I'm having more problems with the setup to this story. So, stored within his utility belt were special tri-pronged kunai, which obviously implies he knows the Hiraishin, which couldn't be possible if his memory has been erased. When you lose your memory, you don't just magically retain the ability to fucking use magic.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, could you still cast spells if you forgot it? Yeah, but you have to fucking relearn it. But if you're the only one who can fucking use those abilities, who the fuck are you gonna learn it from? And don't even get me started on him just discovering how to use it after he's lost all knowledge about how the fuck chakra even works. Let alone, who the fuck is gonna tell him how to use it? Again. Because everyone in the Naruto-verse doesn't instinctually know how to use chakra. They had to be taught for several years straight so they could use their chakra.
Even people, and that includes people with massive, exorbitant amounts of it, like Sasuke and Naruto.
And now on top of that, it took several years to teach these kids how to use their chakra. Being taught by people who have built up a history around using chakra in the most effective and efficient manner possible for several hundred years of war. So if it took those people several years to teach people how to use it, then how the fuck is Naruto supposed to suddenly rediscover how to use every ability in the Naruto-verse?
Magic?
Holy shit! I've been reading ahead.
Don't read ahead. Don't tell us.
Oh no!
No, reading ahead is fine.
Because this is unforgivably this
All right,
is
bring it up.
trash.
All right, what is it?
Okay, let's see. We're just gonna start from the top. Stored within his utility belt were special tri-prong kunai, explosive shuriken, and electromagnetic pulse grenades. On his back, with the hilt over the right side of his shoulder, is the plasma katana, a specialized designed sword. No, specially designed sword, not specialized. Small point. That was a prototype created with an energy blade sharp and hot enough to cut through any material. Sharpness is irrelevant. It's the massive heat that's doing it. Learn how plasma works.
We found the Genji man.
We found it. We made.
We're not even done yet. Contained in a sheath that contains a rifle mechanism with a magazine loaded.
Oh, I'm fucking sorry. When did this turn into fucking Ruby?
Oh, we're not even done.
Is he a hunter Jedi too? Is he gonna shoot wands out of his ass next?
Oh, we're not done! And a trigger located below the sword's hilt that, when triggered, he could launch the plasma katana for added momentum to his next strike. And with the sheath connected to a rail that travels to his back and side. And now, it's motherfucking Star Wars because apparently he's Jango fucking Fett too! Finally, he has two West Star 35 blaster pistols with an almost unlimited ammo holstered on his thighs next to his kunai pouch.
Wait, hold on. We're not edgy enough. They need to be shotguns.
Wait, what the fuck are West Star 35 blaster pistols?
Probably something from Star Wars.
They are. I don't believe it's the exact model that Jango Fett used, but it's very, very.
The West Star. Yes, here we go. The West Star 35 blaster pistol. It's a Mandalorian pistol.
Well, obviously it's Mandalorian.
Low maintenance. There's not much on it.
No, there isn't. But like I said, it's not.
It can't hit that hard.
Yeah.
Capable of firing bolts of plasma. I mean, honestly, again, this is the thing with pistols even in Star Wars verse is they are significantly weaker than a rifle round of plasma.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the point of order, Fett used the West Star 34s.
Yeah.
So my mistake. However, it's still Mandalorian pistols, so you can just get the fuck out.
The West Star line is just straight up Mandalorian pistols. But let's keep track of what we got going here. We got I'm gonna bring up a notepad for this.
I was gonna say, in terms of the crossover stuff, that isn't here's the thing. I could forgive.
Okay, so we got Naruto, and he is using Star Wars guns.
Let's just call it what it is. He's become Jango Fett with fucking
transform weapon. He's got a lightsaber. Genji main. Somehow knows jutsu, even though memory wiped.
Here's the thing. I couldn't forgive the jutsu crap because his memory's been wiped. But you know what? I could forgive explosive shuriken, electromagnetic pulse grenades, and even a plasma katana because they very clearly demonstrated lasers and barriers and crap like that.
I could understand thrown explosives. That's fine. I could understand EMP grenades. We're working on those right now, so in the super future where we have fucking people being risen from the dead, yeah, I can believe EMP grenades exist there.
I was going to say, and given the fact that Sombra's ult is to do a giant EMP, completely understandable. In fact, given the amount of stuff that an EMP fucks with, now it might just be mechanically speaking in that game, but even still, given the amount of stuff that an EMP would mess with, the highly advanced armor systems, the automated turrets that are apparently rife within that world.
Yeah.
EMPs, it'd be like, fuck, you go into a mission without an EMP, you're an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, even the plasma katana, I could believe that they could make a close enough to a plasma-y sort of katana.
I was gonna say, Genji basically has a monofilament blade. Like, I can plasma, no problem. But to just straight up, and you know what? Fine. You want to give him a gun blade? Fine.
But it's not a gun blade though. It's a gun that can turn into a blade, sort of.
No.
I know it's not turning into the blade, but
it's just the sheath that's got a gun on it. But
yeah.
You know what? Fine, whatever.
Also, I do recall. I recall. I don't know what series it was, but I do recall like a mechanically powered swordsman that used some sort of mechanical thing to quickly swipe, as they described in this fiction.
Yeah.
To boost it. I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was Bleach, maybe. Don't quote me on that.
I don't think it was Bleach, but maybe. But and even something as stupid as having a sword sheath on a rail that travels from the back and front, like.
That I don't even know why that exists. That's just a hindrance to movement and extra weight.
First of all, and this is something that's been covered by people with YouTube channels, but can we please do away with the myth of people putting swords on their back? It's really stupid. Have you ever tried drawing a sword off your back? It doesn't fucking work.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't work. You cannot do it. Not in any meaningful speed.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, we have.
In fact, the only reason I'm not violently upset about the one on Genji is because
he's a cyborg.
Genji's a cyborg, so he can bend himself in ways that a person can't, and for all we know, he just magnetically sticks it to his back because, again, he's like 85% metal.
That's a common thing that I do see in various animes, in where they just like literally just stick it to their back, and it's like, okay, I can accept that at that point because you're just fucking putting it there. Yeah,
like, you don't have a sheath. You're just using magic to stick it to your back.
I can accept that. I don't like that, but I can accept that.
The sheath is what gets in the way. But to just blatantly name a Star Wars gun, to just out and out put
I would have been more accepting if it was like 2 prototype plasma pistols or whatever, But no, infinite ammo Westar 35s. That's not fucking possible.
I was gonna say, guess what?
You have to reload those fucking things a lot. They have a higher rate of fire,
what Star Wars would try to show you
just
in
like
some
most
things.
pistols, they do less damage. And yeah, sure, I guess the ammo packs would be also lighter because they're not fucking rifle.
No, but here's the thing. In everything except the Star Wars movie, and sometimes even in the Star Wars movies, it depends on what movie it is. Blasters do have ammo. It's covered extensively in the expanded universe.
They just made them infinite ammo guns, so no one could ever call them out on how many shots does he have.
Yeah.
No, of course.
I'm trying to copy and paste a paragraph from Matt. I can't seem to copy and paste for some reason.
I'm alive. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay, there we go. My volume was just...
Yeah. Sneaky, can you copy and paste this paragraph to share it with Max? Because I can't seem to.
No, they have implemented various features into the fanfiction.net website that does not allow you to copy-paste from the main body. To prevent people stealing work. I mean, it still happens, but it's annoying to get around.
Yeah,
but he has access to the link. He can click on it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go tell him to go read the second paragraph.
Yeah, that's about all we can tell him to do.
All right. So we're gonna move on.
Okay.
He is the Fox, the international criminal the United Nations once brought to justice. Okay, this is another pet peeve of mine when people do crossovers with Naruto, or just in general Naruto fanfiction. Whenever they have Naruto be some sort of criminal or Anbu or undercover
Whatever.
operative or whatever, it's always fucking Fox. Yes, we get it. Nine Tails. Ha 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 ha.
Look who's decided to join us in our suffering. I thought you
Oh,
didn't want to
he's
come.
joining us early, eh?
No, I'm not joining you early. I just got done troubleshooting some stuff with the computer. Fuck this author. I don't
Yeah.
like these first two paragraphs.
It's
No.
great. It's absolutely fucking amazing.
Oh,
Anyway.
we haven't even started.
No, didn't
No.
you say you have to like leave in like 10 minutes?
Not now.
Okay.
We're fine.
Cool. Continue suffering in my place, Nose. I'll be back when you guys move past this story.
Okay. How?
That might be the entire stream at the rate we're fucking going.
No, we're gonna cut this short once Nose leaves.
Where are you guys at?
Painful.
Literally, we are at he is the fox. This entire time we've just been shredding like the third paragraph.
It's just been a shit show. Like I said, it is only downhill from this summary.
With almost unlimited. What do you mean almost? It's either unlimited or it's not.
Well, you see, he has 9,999,999,999,999 shots left.
That's not even close to unlimited.
That's why it's almost.
No, you can't have almost unlimited. It is either limited or unlimited.
I continuously.
I was telling Atin and Noah's here about how the author only put that in just so we can make Naruto use those guns whenever he feels like, and not have to ever worry about ammo.
And for me, it's just like we talked about this. We were like, we could accept just about everything on this list, no matter how stupid or annoying it is. But
just not explain the way it was.
but to take Star Wars guns, just drop Star Wars, rest Star 35s.
Cool.
Get the fuck out. Like,
yeah.
You know what? You guys sound like you need a little bit of a pick me up. I had a slight foobar when you remember that bit deal you showed us, Stinky, for the RX 480s?
Oh yeah.
Turns out it was for the entire line, and Amazon was also doing a similar deal for about 180 for the card I bought.
Oh, okay.
So I decided to do it, and I just finished installing the second one. Ladies and gentlemen, when you are troubleshooting installations for graphics cards, make sure you don't actually turn off your monitor. Because I had a heart attack just about when it didn't boot.
No, my favorite troubleshoot error is when I forget to put the extra 6-pin into the top of the motherboard next to the CPU.
Oh no.
And then I turn it on, and I'm just like, oh no, it's all broken. And then I always look inside the motherboard, it's like, nope, I just forgot to power the CPU. I'm a genius.
Phew.
I went to
No,
college
I didn't
for
break
this.
it. I'm just stupid.
Oh, thank God, I'm just stupid.
And
I was just pretending to be. I was just pretending to be retarded.
Oh yeah, by the way, AMD
joke's on you.
Crossfire.
I was just pretending
AMD Crossfire.
to be
I just turned it on.
Yep.
It's fantastic, but it's messed up the scaling on Discord for some reason.
Scaling on Discord? What do you mean?
Like it zoomed it in, and now I'm slowly readjusting the box and reconfiguring the text sizes.
That's odd.
That is weird.
I mean, because like you know, I'm running 3 screens right now.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. By the way, I realized, Stinky, that if I ever want to be an asshole with this computer now, I can run 6 monitors if I ever get the space.
Actually, you can't.
What's the max you can run?
See, the second graphics card is slave to the first one in most scenarios. And if you wanted to have that graphics card run its own monitors, you would have to unslave it and go through all these technical processes to tell the computer to treat that graphics card as a separate entity.
But I could still do it. I just have to go through a small process. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I believe
right.
Eyefinity also can do that, though.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, ladies and
Eyefinity's a
gents, that was your small dose of IT sanity.
Moving on.
Yeah. Back to the cancer!
Why did your voice crack?
Because I'm dead
He's
inside.
so excited, of course.
With a crack of his neck, Fox ran across the crane before jumping off of it into the air. Really, I thought he jumped off of it into space.
You know what? I thought he was gonna jump off of it into
A vat of acid.
hopefully hell.
This vat of hydrochloric acid.
Oh no, he's become the Joker.
Hey, he has a bit more character now, I suppose.
That might be a fun gag we can do at some point in our crossover. When we eventually get to that.
No, we're not going there. We have to finish this garbage.
I know.
Don't drink that. Why not? It's just water. No, it's a cup of hydrochloric acid. Why do you have that just sitting around?
Reasons.
Anyway, back to this story and less voice cracking.
Seems good.
I apologize to everyone with headsets, but this is the...
You gotta understand, people. We aren't doing this for, like, anybody's benefit. We're doing this because
No. I mean, like, we're on episode, like, what? So we got 7 Fanfiction Fridays. This is the third. We're on, like, the 15th, the 11th, 10th stream. I can count. 10th stream by now. You should know to either have me turn down or not use a headset by now. I'm gonna get loud.
Like you said, we can't stress this enough. We are genuinely upset here, folks.
Honestly, if not for the fact that I get through this by having other stuff tabbed up, I'd be more than happy to handle the stream so I can put something to stop Sneaky from blowing everyone else's headphones out.
You would wish.
We both know that's not even going to happen, even if we try.
After enjoying the rush of air for a brief moment, Naruto whipped out his dick.
What?
And began masturbating on his neighbor's lawn at 3:22 a.m.
Naruto whipped out several explosive shuriken and threw them at a window where a cluster of hired muscle stood. Why is a cluster of hired muscle just standing by a window in an executive building?
First of all, why does a random executive have hired muscle?
No, I mean, like, no, that's the real question here is, why is hired muscle standing by a window? On, like, apparently, like, near the top of the building. Like, if you're gonna have hired muscle, wouldn't they be at the bottom of the building?
Or, alternately...
And if you're so afraid of... you know, people, like, somehow getting into the top of the building without going through the bottom, why would you have them stand around the windows?
Yeah, and additionally, if you're so afraid, like, you should not be standing in front of a giant plate glass window, because any half-competent security advisor that you hire when you're worried about your life would say, okay, step number 1, before I even show up to the goddamn building, are you in front of giant plate glass windows on the 30th floor of your building? Why, yes, I am. Get out of there! You'll be sniped in the head!
Yeah, so that's actually a good question. Why the fuck is Widowmaker not doing this job?
I guess we'll find out.
The goddamn sniper rifle.
The sniper rifle and grappling hook, and penchant for, as we saw in the Somber short, standing on cranes, perfectly balanced.
You're right. Yeah.
He lifted the sword from Metal Gear Rising.
Yes.
He took Sam's sword and stuck it on to Raiden's specialized rail that keeps it connected to his cyborg body.
Yes. See, this is why we need you around, because you get these references. Meanwhile, we're just freaking the shit out about how fucking stupid it is.
Hang on, West Star 35. That actually does sound familiar.
No, those are straight up a Star Wars blaster pistol, Max.
Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit.
You probably think it's familiar because the author opted for the West Star 35, which is the model that came after Jango Fett's, and the West Star 35 was used by people like Vizsla. The West Star 34 was Jango's weapon of choice.
Yep.
I know this because I just looked it up because we answered the same fucking question.
Yep.
Because we were annoyed.
Anyway, after a couple seconds, the shuriken exploded, knocking some of them back. Wait.
Hold up.
So are they exploding in air, or are they hitting the window and exploding, or are they going through the window then exploding? Because if they're exploding in air, that's going to create kinetic force that's going to blow him the opposite direction that he's flying in, which will make him fall to his death. Less so if he throws them into the building, they explode, blowing the glass out. That's going to be a lot of the kinetic force being absorbed by everything inside, and a lot less force just being blown out.
Well, first of all, here's the thing. If they go into the window and they explode inwards, that's okay, because the shuriken themselves aren't going to do much, but you've just exploded an entire plate glass window into a room full of people. That will kill most of them.
Yeah.
Or incapacitate them enough that they're not going to be fighting.
But if they're just exploding in like mid-air to like break the window in, then that's gonna, that's air pressure that's gonna hit him, and he's gonna go in a different fucking direction. Unless he learned how to fly, which at this point, considering this fucking author, possibility.
I was gonna say, and here's the other thing. And let's say they went through the window and exploded. That's the second worst outcome, because
now the glass is flying at him, yeah.
Yeah, sure, you got your shuriken inside, but now you've sent a bunch of plate glass flying at your own fucking head.
Yeah, it's just... Anyway.
And
as
sure,
Fox
he's got
landed...
fancy armor, but I didn't hear anything about a helmet. It just sounds like a flimsy-ass mask.
Don't forget, he's wearing gray armor.
Yes, the gray armor.
As Fox landed and rolled in while unholstering his West Star 35s, getting to a vertical base, he unleashed rapid-fire rounds at the thugs, riddling them with new holes to breathe through. So edgy.
First off, blasters, unless they are of the extremely high-powered rifle variety, don't leave holes.
Yeah.
They leave a smoking crater that is cauterized.
It's more the shock that kills people with blasters than the actual damage they do.
Because believe it or not, getting shot by a giant burning ball of plasma is, unless it hits you in a critical area, really not that big of a deal. It's like an actual gun wound.
Due to the cauter... Actually, it's better than a gun wound because of the cauterization.
Yeah,
okay.
But just because I'm shot in the leg, provided I receive proper medical attention, which which can be administered even by the person who's been shot, provided it's in a non-vital area, you have a very high chance of living.
Yeah.
But you have to not go into shock.
This is my point, though, is right here. What the fuck is the crane doing so close to a building that he's capable of jumping off of it and rolling into a window?
Construction?
Yeah, that's actually not as rare as you might think, Sneaky.
It isn't, but here's the thing. If this guy is scared enough...
But, I mean...
that he's hired thugs, you think he would say... And here's the thing. He hasn't hired a security team. He's hired thugs, which implies underworld connotations, which means you really think that if he didn't want it moved, he wouldn't get that fucking crane moved away from his building?
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't think to.
That or he was really, really arrogant and had the crane moved there because he's getting, renovation done somewhere. What is the crane there for? Now I'm curious.
Nothing. It's there so Naruto can look cool as he jumps off of it.
I'm sorry, Fox.
Yeah, Fox. My bad.
Gray Fox. Oh, that's why they called him Fox.
The guns that... Oh, shit, you're fucking right. God fucking damn it.
It's literally Gray Fox.
The guns then stopped firing, giving out a few short beeps along with a hissing sound to signal they needed to be reloaded by rapidly gathering energy to charge.
That's not
That
much of a
is-
fucking reload, then, is it?
That is not how plasma weapons work in the Star Wars verse.
I was just saying, here's the thing. Unlike the stupid-ass change when Mass Effect went from guns that overheat to guns that have a clip, Star Wars has always been blasters that have a clip. When the energy pack is empty, you have to put in a new one, or charge the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that requires logic. Who's going to actually
I was
use
gonna say,
logic?
and depending on the make and model, depending on how many shots you get, some of the shittier holdouts, or alternately some of the more powerful ones, have like 2 shots and then they're empty.
Can I want one of these magic blaster pistols? Because holy crap, the fact that they can just convert energy in the air around it to what it needs,
That is a bit interesting.
I want that.
Yeah.
Like,
I
it's
will
not
be
even like it's not even like a quick charge holster on the damn. It's not even like the holsters are like some kind of rapid charging device. No, they're just gonna suck energy from the air.
Yeah,
Fuck
no,
the laws of
no. See,
thermodynamics.
I
Fuck
could
the law of
actually
conservation of
understand that.
energy.
I could actually understand if he had like some sort of holsters that like hooked into the energy pack, which was then like hooked into some sort of power pack on his backpack or something.
Yeah,
That
that's what I'm saying. Like
I could
that'd
get,
be perfectly fine.
but
Well, no,
no.
he's got quantum level
he
bullshit
just has
going on.
quantum pistols.
Oh, quantum mechanics, truly you are a bane to all that is sanity.
Anyway, Fox quickly holstered them and readied his plasma. Also, I just want to say, for an assassin, blowing your entire ammo on both pistols inside your first seconds of engagement is a retarded thing to do, especially if you can't just reload them and actually have to wait for them to recharge.
Yeah, also, can we please, like, I know that stealth games tell you otherwise, but can we please stop with this nonsense about assassins breaking into
I mean, they do
no.
that, but they don't do it explosively.
Yeah, like, they don't jump off of stuff and dive through windows and shoot up rooms full of people.
No, they do it
What
quietly.
stealth games have you been playing?
Assassin's Creed?
I was just say, Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed is closer to an action, though.
I'm just saying.
Like, the
But
stealth elements are just
but
barely
it
there.
proclaims itself as a stealth assassin game.
Well, that's just what it proclaims itself as. That's not
I
actually
know,
true.
but fucking hell,
Anyway.
even Thief, fucking Dishonored,
Wait, which Thief?
the new shitty reboot.
Okay, because the old games, if you are caught, you might as well just reset the entire game.
Yeah.
In Dishonored, if you're being loud, that is your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Canonically, Corvo is an assassin who is not seen.
No, you could probably get away with fighting in Thief, the original Thief, but you'd be told that you were a dumbass for doing so.
Yeah.
Well, you were also penalized for it, and let's be honest, Garrett was not made for fighting.
Oh, heavens no.
Like,
No,
You
he's
know
not.
who was made for fighting?
Who?
Adam Jensen. I'm sorry.
Adam
Alright.
Jensen is not what I would argue to be stealthy, considering one of his power-ups, I can just break through the wall now to stealth knock out this guy. And his buddy's like 10 feet
Stealth
down that way and didn't
knockout.
hear it.
I mean, technically that's stealth.
Oh.
All right, get
Yep.
back to this. I'll be right
Back
back.
to
It's
this,
a
yep.
quick phone call.
Fox quickly holstered them and readied his plasma katana to be
It's okay.
You're right
Sneaky.
there.
It's okay. I know it hurts to speak and read this story, but you can do it. The audience would probably prefer you didn't, actually. I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's a good chance that's... Okay. I'm good.
Are you though?
No.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Landed and rolled, blah blah blah. Holstered, plastic katana, finger on the trigger as all the hired thugs surround. Wait, I thought he shot all the hired thugs with his guns.
No, see, now he's gonna do the Reaper ult thing.
Oh, Jesus, be better fucking not.
No,
Okay,
he just
it
did the
didn't-
Reaper ult with his fucking pistols. He was like, "Lol, I'm gonna shoot everyone," and apparently they're all still alive. Cause fucking surprise, surprise.
Okay,
Pistols
no,
don't make a good
he
killing.
didn't say all. He just said he shot them at the thugs, riddling
I
them.
was gonna say,
That's
yeah.
too vague.
Also,
That's
what kind of fucking special ass assassin can't aim worth a bean? Like,
Yeah, no,
fucking shit. Sure, Widowmaker missed just about every shot she ever fired at Tracer, but that's because she wasn't ever actually trying to hit Tracer. She was just trying to slow Tracer down long enough for her to shoot her target, because she knew there was no way in hell she was actually gonna hit Tracer.
Yeah, when someone can say, "Yeah, no, rewind time," it's really hard to actually kill them.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
It just works.
But anyway, so yeah, apparently none of the people he killed were dead, so he could do a plasma katana finisher with their tiny barbaric weapons.
10 out of 10.
okay, Mister. I just used gun.
Mister, I'm going to explode a freaking window and then miss every shot.
Just like Reapers in my games.
I was gonna say, also, point of order. I don't know about the West Star 35s, but most blasters in the Star Wars universe don't give off a giant tone when they're empty.
Yeah,
They
kind of
generally
just stop working.
They stop working, and they usually start and they usually send out a vibration into the gun's like grip array.
Yeah.
So you feel the pulse going up, so that even if you didn't notice, hey, I stopped shooting flashy lights, you'd feel the vibration and be like, oh, well, time to put in a new one.
Yeah.
Because they were like, hey, publicly announcing that I'm out of fucking bullets is pretty stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked for the M1 Grand.
Yeah,
That's what
that
I'm
was
saying.
always a
It's
terrifying
pretty-
sound, though.
It's pretty fucking stupid for for you to have a distinctive noise that tells the other guy, hey, he's out of bullets.
Such a nice sound, though.
Ping. Yeah, I've actually fired an M1 Grand. That sound is really nice.
They're fun to fire, but you gotta watch your thumbs around those things.
Oh, no, your thumb's gonna get fucking shot the fuck off. If you're not careful.
Anyway,
And
enough
kids,
reminiscing about ancient
if you ever want
weapons.
to fire a gun, I can't believe I ever say these words. I highly recommend going to Vegas, because Vegas has gun ranges where
Vegas
they're
does
just
have a
like,
lot of gun ranges.
they're just like, what do you want to shoot? And you can walk in and be like, I want to shoot a Mauser, or I want to shoot an M60, or an M1 Garand, and they'll be like, okay, that'll be $100.
All your fucking money.
It's not quite that bad, but it's like, all right,
It's pretty close.
give me
Anyway.
$100 and I'll let you shoot the M60 for like 2 seconds because you used all your
Oh
bullets.
boy, he's about to get fancy. A millisecond later, they were nothing but bloody chunks on the ground as Fox twirled his blade beneath his fingers before sheathing it.
Plasma would not leave bloody chunks.
That's actually a good point. Yeah.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
it would.
plasma-
I mean,
no.
I mean, it would leave bloody chunks in the sense that there are chunks with blood probably still in them, but would they really bleed?
No,
I mean,
it would very much just be chunks of cauterized flesh.
I was just saying,
But,
because it doesn't matter if it's even the energy swords
Yeah.
in Halo don't make you bleed. In
Yeah.
fact, getting
Oh.
stabbed with an energy sword is fantastic because
So,
now you just have a little cauterized hole in you.
by the way, in case you guys are wondering, a millisecond later, do you want to know what that is in terms of FPS? Let's say 60 FPS for the fighting game norm. That's 1/17th of a frame.
Seems good.
Like, I
So
think
straight up Metal Gear Rising, got it.
Yeah, this is. I just played
Yeah.
Metal Gear Rising and want to make my OC character in it.
I just
the
played Metal
fanfiction.
Gear Rising, and I really like Genji.
But I also really like Django Fett.
Can't forget Naruto too.
Who
That's
the
really
fuck's
important.
Naruto? This is Fox. The totally not self-insert edgy OC.
You're right. My bad.
Oh,
This
don't
is-
forget, he took a quick stop off in the Ruby universe, and then decided that wasn't quite enough, so he decided to go rob a Mandalorian.
Yeah.
This is Gray Fox.
Oh god, fuck everything. Meteor 2020.
No.
No, not Meteor 2020. Tree 2020.
And I got a question for you.
Yeah?
I might
Tree
be crazy
protect-
here, but are Westar 35s capable of switching between stun and lethal settings?
Yes.
They are indeed.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I read a little bit ahead.
I was saying,
yeah.
for the most part, pretty much every, unless it's like a holdout, pretty much every blaster-based weapon, whether rifle or pistol-based, is capable of switching between.
I always thought
stun and lethal.
that was a more recent development in the Star Wars worlds.
Nope.
Because
No.
I don't remember the clone armies having access to stun weapons.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if the generic clone blaster rifle had a stun setting, but they didn't need that too.
Well, but they weren't just an army. They were also serving as peacekeeping forces on several worlds, and not
But the
killing
vast-
people was kind of needed. On
Yeah,
those.
but the vast majority of what they did
Mm.
was fighting droids. Now, I do know, at least as far as the clone commando variant of the rifle went, the
Yeah.
DC-17.
Mhm.
The DC-17 did have a riot control configuration where you basically shot a flashbang into someone.
That's okay. Yeah. Okay.
Like imagine if you combined imagine if you had a beanbag round that was also a flashbang when it hit you.
A flashbang round. Got it.
Yeah, just it bruises your rib cage and then it blinds you.
And deafens you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I need to see if the 15 had one. Let me check. Keep going. We're just gonna
For
see
a
if
moment.
the DC-15.
For a moment, he put a finger to his ear, pausing for a second. What the fuck is this sentence? After
Yes.
a while, Fox sank into the shadows.
Sank into the shadows, you say?
Okay,
He's back.
now
He
that
had
I
to
have
scream
that
it.
out of the way.
He had to scream and turn
Can't
away.
wait to see that on the stream. Whatever that was.
You say make sure the stream is still working.
Yeah, no, it is.
Ooh. You were not happy.
Can you blame him?
Again, this is the thing that I'm having problems with. He's fucking lost all of his fucking memory according to the summary. So unless the summary is blatantly lying to us, when the fuck did he have the time to learn how to use chakra to the point where he can fucking sink into shadows, which, fucking no one else can do?
Yeah. Okay, Sneaky. Okay, the DC-15S did have a stun setting. The 15S was...
The 15S
the DC
is stun. S for stun?
No. The 15S, it looked closer to the E11. It looks like it was a precursor to the E11.
Okay.
But it was designed to be a less stocky and easier to maneuver version of the standard DC-15A, which was the standard clone rifle, which was super fucking long.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway. Shadows, head stuck, corner, elevator, feet, elevator dings, private CEO, buttons, security force, not paying attention, detaches his gun sheath with his plasma katana, and then stuck to ceiling as elevator opened up. Taking a peek, Fox frowned under his mask when he saw his target escaping through his private elevator. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have fucking entered the building using explosive goddamn shuriken.
And then shot everyone in the fucking room.
No, see, that's
Nearly
hard.
everyone.
His usual ham and cheese spot, eh? What kind of fucking...
What kind of sentence is that?
Hold up, I need to find this.
He ran towards the elevator and slashed the doors open, at the same time throwing his tri-pronged kunai upward at the bottom of the elevator. Can't he just use fucking shadows?
Oh,
Before disappearing and reappearing in the same spot as the kunai, latching onto the express elevator that just stopped, using the momentum to destroy the bottom with his plasma katana. That's not how swords, plasma, or momentum works.
Any of them.
well, fuck.
You
We've
just
already
do
gone.
wrong.
We've already gone this far down the rabbit hole. Let's continue.
This is quite the view, isn't it, my dear assassin friend? Fox looked up to see that he was on the roof of the building with the clock tower behind him and his target close to it, overlooking the sky with his back to him. He is a slender, bespectacled man with tall and spiky white hair, wrapped entirely in white, as wearing a pure white suit with a white shirt underneath and a pair of white pants and gloves and robes. Is this Mr. White?
Oh, also, point of order, Sneaky, the 15A also had a stun setting. So I'm gonna get, like I said,
Oh,
pretty much
good!
everything
Are
had
you
a
ready
stun
for
setting.
some space chicks, for some space dicks?
What?
What was
Oh, I
Jesus.
was waiting for you to get to this spot, Sneaky. I've been looking forward to this reaction.
That took a 180.
Everyone's favorite perverted story, Sekirei. If I said that correctly?
Yes,
Sekirei.
you said it right.
Close enough.
I mean, it's better than the whole Sakurai thing he's been using.
Yes, dramatically better. No question.
So why is
Minaka
Sakurai in this?
Hiroto, founder and CEO of Midbio Informatics, also known as MBI, a pharmaceutical company specializing in the fields of economics, medical networks, and advanced technology, Fox stated as he walked up to him. I see you did your research, the now named Minaka Hiroto praised with a grin. Also, Fox pressed a trigger on his plasma katana, causing sparks to arc of it.
First of all, that's a giant fucking waste of energy. Second of all, why do you have a setting for that? Third of all, get the fuck out of here with your edgelord bullshit.
Sparks. Yeah, you can pretty much fucking die. A secret supplier of Talon. Raising an eyebrow at being discovered, Minaka turned around to face his assassin. And how oh wait, that's right. The summary said Naruto left Talon.
Nani?
So not only did Naruto leave the only people that could have equipped him with all this shit and possibly have helped him learn all of his abilities, but he still has all this shit and learned all these fucking abilities without them. Fox merely cracked his neck before charging at Minaka. Why would you need to charge at this guy? But was stopped when two prongs stabbed themselves in the opening of his armor and shocked him, stunning him in place. I'm sorry. You were capable of rendering X amount of thugs into literal fucking diced cubes. But you couldn't attack this mofo fast enough?
To stop him from tasing you.
Meh.
My character has to have a flaw. That's how they're balanced.
Get out.
You know that's why they put that in.
You want to see character flaws done correctly? Check out Valkyrie in our story. She gets the shit kicked out of her all the fucking time.
Quit plugging your own fucking story and get on with this bullshit.
Stop plugging.
I will
I
plug
am-
as much as
I
I need to
am-
plug.
Violently upset right now.
There's plenty of holes to plug, especially with all these infinite ammo West Star 35s around.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Drawing out a woman with white hair and clothes almost the same as Monaka and promptly decked her in the face, knocking her out cold. Now that was rude. Why did you have to do that to poor Takami-san? Monaka asked in a scolding manner. Fox didn't respond as he yanked the taser prongs out of him before using his enhanced speed. His enhanced speed that he didn't fucking use to dodge the fucking taser that was shot at him. To close
see,
the
that would-
distance between himself and Monaka to lift him up by the throat. Don't recognize me, huh? I thought the designs on my mask would give it away. Fox mused as to a choking Monaka before he lifted his mask up, revealing his face, allowing Monaka to finally recognize him in horror. You! He gasped as
Who?
Fox brought his mask down. Took you long enough, Talon scum! Okay, I'm not gonna be reading directly anymore. I'm just gonna be skimming through this thing, picking out shit I fucking hate, and then removing the fucking.
Blah blah blah. Town's a bunch of blah 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 blah
blah
blah.
blah 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 blah. AI, robots, Overwatch, Omnix.
Ah, fuck it. I don't care anymore. This is stupid. The author's stupid. We've already covered this. Let's just move on.
I agree. Does anyone else agree?
Yeah, this is just stupid as hell.
You have like 7,000 crossovers going on for no good reason. You haven't explained shit.
Here we go. Naruto's abilities. Naruto can use multiple elemental techniques. This includes a shit ton of techniques. Kenjutsu. Naruto regained his memories and learned that he has several swords techniques no other swordsman alive has thanks to a teacher, a girl with purple hair and a cat mask. So not only is this an AU, it's an AU Naruto in a new, different AU universe of AU.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to give you a quick rundown? Because I did kind of skim through it.
Yeah, go for it.
So the elemental continent does exist. It was just surrounded by a special dome of energy that had a bunch of fog around it. So whoops, satellite imagery didn't get it until Talon stumbled on it.
No, shut up.
I'm sorry. You're telling me that it didn't pick up the giant dome of clouds?
I'm more confused as to how no one fucking picked up the giant fucking meteor! Or the several moons that slammed into the earth throughout the series. Just, holy shit, those moons seem to be coming down really fast on this clearly deserted part of the ocean.
Hey, guys,
Is that a
did
giant
any...
meteor?
Like fucking Christ!
You better call Cloud, guys!
So hang on, Sneaky, let's think about this. Multiple strikes that are equivalent to several nukes going off.
Yeah,
Moons,
yeah,
asteroids,
yeah.
meteors,
Oh,
and a giant
can't forget the moon got cut in half.
a giant cloud that just doesn't move. And they
the moon got
missed
cut in
it.
half. Can't
They
forget that
missed
part.
it all. Uh,
And no one suspected anything, with the numerous asteroids and moons and fireballs the size of moons falling into this cloud to never be seen again.
Don't forget the occasional giant explosions of red-black energy just shooting up into the heavens.
Oh
let's not
yes,
forget.
that too.
Yeah. Also the whole, sword snow the swordsman live has. I swear to God, if Yugao shows up later in the fic, I'm calling bullshit on you. I'm never going to get that far. But that means there is at least one other human alive with those techniques. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you're right. Metal Gear Rising, Raiden, Jetstream Sam. He's listing Star Wars, Clone Wars. Yeah, no. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Oh. What? Naruto might have lost his memory, but he quickly learned that he's very officiant.
It's not even a word.
I actually know that is a word, I think. Google, help me out here.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is adorable.
Yeah, so oh my God.
I just saw the Tracer chibi that
Oh
you
yeah,
linked.
the Ninjaroid. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
it's adorable.
So it mentions he's very officiant with a sword. Do you guys want to know what an officiant is?
Sure.
Sure, go for it.
A
Enlighten us.
person, a person, typically a priest or a minister, who performs a religious service or ceremony.
So he's really good at performing religious ceremonies with his sword.
Yes.
Good to know.
So he's a
I'm not sure
priest.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure what kind of religious ceremonies you perform with a sword.
You know,
unless you say
the kind of religious ceremonies that take place after, the sermon's done.
Yeah,
With
hang on a
his
second.
favorite
I
choir boy and his
Sneaky.
sword.
Sneaky. We're trying too hard to make a joke out of this. It's just very clear that he works for the Chaos God Korn.
No, see, I was implying that priests were having sex with little kids. But,
Yeah, we know.
That works too.
We were trying to avoid that.
Nah, no, there's no
Yeah.
avoiding that.
I mean, well, that or he's doing this, and he's using
Holy
the wrong kind of
fucking
sword
shit.
for it.
Please stop. This isn't so much a Naruto as it is a edgy self-insert OC with zero reason
Zero fucking thought.
as to why he has the gear beyond it being cool. Your fight scenes are retarded and poorly thought out. The characters are OOC, and the world in general is trash. New paragraph. You are trash. New paragraph. I bet you main Genji.
Boy, just to really dig it in, you could have said Bastion or Hanzo.
But you should have said that, actually. That would have been funnier.
It would be an improvement if you mained Bastion. There. Now I've doubly insulted him.
Good job.
Post
Do you
review.
feel better?
I do feel better, actually.
Well, that's good. Foxhound. Oh, he did not.
No, yeah, he did.
Where's Foxhound?
I'm just looking at the reviews. Chapter 7 seems like Foxhound needs a boost and some extra manpower.
Oh my fucking god. Great. Wait, what the fuck? Interesting backstory. I think Dark Knight Return would have been better than the Injustice as a background story, especially why Overwatch had to accept you and get. What the fuck is DC doing in this universe?
Shit, man, I don't know, but it's happening.
Because Q,
And
that's
apparently
why.
Hinata's out in the world too, and it's gonna be added to the harem. And
I saw
Yoko
Hanabi's
apparently
name.
is entering the battle from Gurren
Oh,
Lagann.
I think Atin may have just been spared by missing that.
That's chapter 7.
What did I miss? Regale me.
Yoko, Foxhound,
Let me guess, did he learn how to snipe from quiet?
Batman from Injustice. Yes, actually, how did you know?
Cause this guy wants a harem. And apparently Widowmaker isn't good enough.
Quiet's in the harem too, I bet. And Hinata. And Yoko, probably. Red-headed Sniper. I'm going to assume Red-headed Sniper is, Nova or Kerrigan. No, Kerrigan.
Yeah, I was just saying, it's Kerrigan. Nova's blonde.
Yep.
By the way, Zach, I found one of the new enemies in the Darkest Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
The new champion enemies. The Ruins one is a dick.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Con Cole Collection's gonna be added to this? What the shit?
Is that in Concall? Really?
Yeah! According to this
How?
reviewer,
How does this all fit in one world?
It doesn't!
Oh.
Chapter
we're
7
fairly certain it just
review. I
doesn't.
love how you put Markiplier's Goop Juice references from him playing Resident Evil 7.
Why are those in there?
Probably because he had to coat himself in some Goop Juice.
Okay, great. We got Resident Evil 7 in here, too. Hey, maybe Albert Wesker will kill everyone. That would be the best outcome.
Hey, Wesker.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're not gonna
oh
stop you.
no,
Just go
Leaf
ahead.
Ranger! No!
What?
Leaf Ranger is an author I used to work with. As I knew a lot more about Naruto and Assassin's Creed and other various stories than he did. And so he would often talk to me for explanations, because like he would be like, I want to do this thing, can I do it, and if so, how? And I would help him figure out in-universe reasons to do X thing. That
Okay.
would make sense. And he left a review saying how this story is super awesome and how he can't wait for the next chapter. And
He has been taken. He is lost.
he is lost. I haven't talked. The thing is, I haven't talked to him in nearly like 3 years now. So.
I think I remember the last time you talked to him.
Yeah. He's a changed man. I don't know him anymore. Oh, here we go. Someone speaking sanity. Chapter 1. How does he know the Horiashin? Wait, why is Nora in chapter 4?
No.
Someone left a review saying, "Damn it, Nora."
No.
All
Stop.
right, we have to look at chapter 4. We have to see what kind of abomination this
So
is.
Telemachus Sundance says, "Not sure if I like all of these crossovers you're mixing into the story. I guess it helps with the story, ? And gives the readers a couple surprises. But be careful you're not introducing too many. Because it's a true shame if it just overpowers the actual narrative with how many things you have to juggle. I wish you had been
Okay.
into it. Harem.
Ye
You're
gods, he's making
obviously
sense.
hinting at a minimum of 6 or more people to be in the harem.
Okay, I'm not finding Nora's name in any chapter using the find feature.
Okay, good. Oh,
I
try
think he
pink.
would.
Try pink. No? Maybe? Yes?
um, Mecha, Mech. There's a Tachikoma.
A what?
There's a pink.
Why? Why would you bring Tachikomas into this? They're sweet and beautiful, innocent. And they don't
There,
belong in your trash universe.
there's a pink Tachikoma running. Oh.
Why is that in there?
Okay, I'm not finding pink anywhere else.
Wait.
Wait.
This person is saying that they
Okay,
like
that's
how
really.
Tracer's being portrayed as gay in this story. But she's part of Naruto's harem. So does Naruto turning into... Max, I need you to look this up. Is Naruto turning into a girl at any points in time?
I'm not
I mean,
looking it
based
up.
on the author's picture, probably.
Oh, you're right.
I'm.
Probably, yeah.
I'm. Hang on. Let's. No, that
He's
is the
trans
author's
now.
profile picture. A lot of stories will use the author's
Okay,
profile
yeah.
picture as default.
No, there's just a lot of there's a lot of reviews on like page 3 of Tracer's a lesbian in this story.
Sneaky, this author's written 54 stories in total on this site.
How long are they?
Not very
Too long. They're
he's got the
longer than
same,
2
he's
words.
got the same problem that you and I have, where we'll start a story, but because we don't usually think to the end, it doesn't go anywhere.
Well, no. See, that is not our problem. Our problem is that we're just really slow writers.
No, I'm talking about the stories that we've had in the past.
Oh, yeah, those.
No, I'm not talking about our current co-op material. I'm talking about the stuff we have written, the
Yeah.
stuff that I need to update at some point once I've decided what to do with it.
Oh god. From what I'm looking at here is Naruto. He is obsessed with writing Naruto harem stories.
My favorite.
You don't say.
It literally, I'm just scrolling through these stories, and nearly every single story is Naruto, all of the main girl cast.
Oh, my favorite.
Oh boy, no, Uzumaki Gamer Online, Naruto times Naruko, Asuna, and Lifa.
Out.
As much as I dislike the anime of Sword Art Online in terms of characterization,
I think we all do.
there is one rule that you don't mess with in the Sword Art fandom. Asuna goes with Kirito. Period.
Yeah. Sorry. Like, it feels so unnatural not having Asuna with Kirito that when Rega is it Reki Karahar? When the author started making the progressive series, which is supposed to explain them beating SAO floor by floor,
Uh,
he introduced the two a lot earlier because it would feel unnatural having someone else
yeah.
as a counterfoil to Kirito through the story.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, listen, it's going to feel weird. It's going to probably break a lot of the plot I wrote in the first novel, but it feels wrong putting him with anyone else for this.
Yeah.
I can't do it, period.
Alright. So we're now sitting at an hour. Ricky, you should be leaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Didn't you have someone go at 7?
Yeah, 7:30.
Not-
He had a class.
I said I don't.
Oh, okay.
Are
Alright,
you
I
using
guess
this as an
so.
excuse to get out of class, Richard?
we're gonna call
No.
a break right now. Go get some water. Go get some snacks. Go take a massive colossal dump. Go take over North Korea. We will reconvene.
Or New Zealand. Great natural resources.
We should go get New Zealand.
Yeah, alright, I'm
Not
gonna get a
everything there
drink.
wants to kill me. Oh. Oh, well, I think Sneaky might have walked away. Hey, Nose, try and vamp while we all go get stuff.
What? Let me try and fucking. What?
Alright, I'm back.
Hi,
You also fear I'm the only one.
I'm here, but yeah.
Does anyone else come back, Rick? Yeah, whatever. Does anyone else come back?
Zach just was here, but
I'm
he
here.
left again.
I'm just not talking because we're not live. So
Are we sure?
I don't think we're live, yeah.
I mean, if we are live, this would be a terrible time to talk about our plans for world domination.
No, yeah, we shouldn't do that. We also probably shouldn't stream games that are banned. That would be terrible.
Sneaky, you there? No, Sneaky, no.
Sneaky,
All right, Sneaky's dead.
Sneaky had to go do something, I guess. I'm not sure what. Nor do I care.
Alright, I'm back, and you know we haven't stopped being live, right?
Yeah, I thought so.
We guessed that, which is why we did not talk about our plans to take over the world.
Which is good, right?
I mean, you could have plugged our Patreon or some other sort of shill thing.
We
don't
have
do
a
that.
Patreon?
We do, in fact, have a Patreon.
Buy my merchandise of Shark Robots. That's good.
We have shirts up on Redbubble. You should buy them. All of them.
No, don't buy any of that. None of our shirts are any good, and they're all trash.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
we
just
have
Atin's face. On all of them, including the underwear.
Good lord. When did I did not agree to that. I better be getting a... When did you even get a picture of my face?
I have my ways.
I didn't send
That
him
came
one.
out exactly as creepily as you intended it to.
I hope so. Alright. So are we ready to subject ourselves to the horrors of...
The warp? Because I'm pretty sure the horrors of the warp
Horrors
would
of
be
the Warp
less
would have been an
painful.
improvement.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we're now down to 0 viewers.
Yeah, that's because you didn't pause the stream.
6 minutes ago actually. It's because you guys didn't vamp. Like
Man,
I told
you said we're going on a
him.
break. Sneaky.
No.
When you say you're going on...
I did not say I was turning the stream on break. I said we are going to go take a break and get some water and do shit.
Yes!
And
that's when
then
you're supposed to put the
Max
stream on
said
break.
go vamp. No, if I pause the stream, that turns into a second video.
I told the nose to vamp.
If I pause the
I
stream,
sort of
I'll
vamped.
tell you I'm going to pause the stream.
I walked off to get a drink, so...
Like I told you to.
Yeah. Anyway, let's
Let's
just
not
finish
start.
this up.
Yeah. Fucking these people. Can't do anything right.
Alright, listen here, you.
One fucking job.
Let's not start, he says. Starting it.
Alright, let's continue with the shit posts.
No, we're done with that. We're moving to something different now.
Yeah, no, it's now Fairy Tale Dragon Slayer.
Oh boy. Do we have to?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. We do.
Alright.
Okay. So I'm going to distribute the link to you guys.
I swear, if that was Discord mobile, it was. Why Discord?
Because.
Oh! Oh! Okay, so what story are we supposed to click on?
The Fairy Tale Dragon Slayer, I guess.
This is the guy's profile.
Fairy Tale Dragon Slayer is the full profile of the person we shall be reading off of.
Yeah, so what story are we reading?
That really depends. We're gonna have a vote. Do you guys want to do like Ruby, for example, or because they're all Naruto crossovers? So name your crossover
poison.
of choice. Is it High School D times D, Ruby, Life with a Monster Girl, Fairy Tale?
How about
I mean-
Life of the Monster Girl? That'll at least be a little bit different than what we normally do.
I mean, not really. It's unpowered Naruto becomes the latest victim of what many men face, marriage.
Alright, that's not nearly as interesting as I hoped it would be.
Yeah, no, it's
Fuck it,
straight
let's do
up
it anyway.
daily life with a monster girl, but the main character is Naruto.
That just sounds terrible.
Stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah. That just honestly
What?
sounds like it's the most dumb thing I've ever heard.
Naruto, the fair raven's son. When Naruto meets Naruto and is given the chance of a lifetime, who is he but to accept?
What?
What? Al.
I have several questions.
What?
I have several questions and none of them are good.
Alright.
Anyway, let's start where we mean to leave off and go with the cancer. What's next?
Alright. It's working again.
Oh, goody. It's working.
Yeah. Yeah, now we have to do it. So do we want to do the Naruto teaches Naruto fic?
Sure. It's the worst that could happen.
Well, this is Fairy Tale Dragon Slayer, so
Which one is this?
a lot. Naruto, the fair raven's son.
Ah, boy.
Let's see if this man has improved in the past 3 years since I've seen one of his stories.
The survey says no.
Z, wake up! Ah! A young man jolted up as he had a fist implanted into his stomach. The young man was a blond boy of over 17 years old. with slightly tanned skin and a bright blonde hair that was spiked and wild in appearance. He had 3 whisker marks on each cheek and bright blue eyes that were looking around the place for cause of him being rudely awakened by said fist in his stomach. He was a well-built man, though he was missing most of his right arm at the moment.
At the moment, it's just a temporary inconvenience.
Apparently. Also proceeded to do the one thing I hate the most, is describe everything about the main character in the first paragraph.
Yep.
First off, it's Naruto. You don't have to do that. We are here, presumably, for a Naruto fanfiction. People know what Naruto looks like.
Well, I hope so, at least. Finally, we've been trying to wake you up for minutes now, she said as
Only
she
minutes?
crossed her arms over her flat chest. Naruto was only wearing his boxers while she was wearing a medical gown at the moment, suggesting that she had been performing some kind of surgery before she had seen him. She had bright, hot pink hair that went down to just under her shoulders and bright green eyes as well with very light skin. Sakura Haruno.
Are we sure it's Sakura? What if it's Itachi in
It
disguise?
might be Itachi.
That character's a spy. That character's a spy. Even my words are a spy.
Suddenly the
Calm
word
down,
bubble
Gabe.
pops and it's a spy.
Excessive French snorting.
Laughs in Russian.
Laughs Russianly. What
Laughs
does
in
that
Spanish.
mean?
Laughs in Spanish.
Oh, I can't believe that was a thing.
I can't either, and I wish it wasn't.
There was another young man, Naruto's own rival Sasuke, a boy of about the same height as Naruto, which we don't know the height of, though he had his head wrapped in a turban.
Diversity.
Turban-like bandage at the moment. So, do you know what a turban looks like? Nobody wraps bandages like that.
And if they do, they're like trying to keep someone's skull on. Like,
And his straight black hair covered his left eye. When the fuck did he turn into an emo? I mean, like, legitimate emo, not angsty emo.
I was going to say.
That's pretty much his character anyway, so.
Like, Eno. When did he turn into fucking Eno? Eno the emo.
Wait,
I
hang on.
mean, if you read some fan
wait.
fictions, he's really into Eno.
Oh, wait a second. This is
What?
post Fourth War.
Yes, it is. Oh my
How long did it take you to realize that?
The Eno hairstyle on Sasuke.
Honestly, his right arm missing really should have tipped you off, buddy.
Hey man, there's a lot of situations that can end with your right arm missing.
Examples?
Any situation that ends with your right arm missing.
Oh my god.
I mean, bear attack, right arm's missing. Wolf attack, right arm's missing. Being in the same room as Nose, right arm's missing.
Alright, hold up. That was once.
And once was enough.
And now I'm down a right arm. You know how much it took to replace that? I don't either.
I was going to say, I mean, apparently, if you're Naruto, it's just a temporary inconvenience.
Well, I mean, in a world where apparently eyes are merely accessories to exchange with someone else, fuck it. I mean, why not? Anyway, back to this. Then there was Sai, just Sai, a man the same age as them with short black hair and pasty white skin with black eyes. Did we ever get an explanation as to why he's a fucking albino but not? Anyone? No,
I don't think we
he's
did.
just naturally clay.
Apparently.
Sure.
Just dunked him in the bleach bath.
Stumped him.
No, if you dumped him in a bleach bath, he would have a katana.
Oh, you're right.
Delete this.
He was a little less muscled than Naruto was, though he was currently wearing his own hospital robes, showing that maybe he had been in the hospital after being hurt on a mission.
Alright, I got stabbed in the arm, but I don't think I'm gonna go visit the hospital.
Well, I mean, Naruto is just totally fucking chilling out with the lack of a right arm, so I mean, hey, getting stabbed there can't be all bad.
I guess you're right. You know what? Maybe it's a form of extreme acupuncture.
Maybe he was just getting a massage.
It was just a prank, bro.
Psych!
Dude, it was just your right arm. Calm down. It's just a prank, bro. You're freaking out.
Hey guys, why are not my bedroom? Naruto noted when he saw they were not.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Son of a bitch.
Hold up.
Yeah, I'm holding.
I read a little bit ahead. The second Naruto is another version from one of his other stories. From one of the high school DxDs.
So it's a crossover of a crossover of a crossover.
I'm currently screaming just internally right now.
Hold on. I'm trying to find something in my room that I can strangle myself with.
I have the perfect clip.
You could always try seppuku with the energy blades.
John's getting upset.
John's getting upset!
Yep, that summarizes my feelings at this point in time. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so, wait, why is he talking in italics?
I don't know.
Because
Maybe it's
italics
just
are
in his
cool.
head.
Italics are cool, don't you know?
Hang on.
Why was he more feminine?
Are you really wanting to ask these questions?
No. Naruto, the Silent King of the Underworld.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, no, we're going to find a different story. One that doesn't want to make me gouge my eyes out with a rusty spoon. Let's see here. A fairy tale. Oh, here we go. Here's Naruto, the Silent King of the Underworld. Rewrite of Naruto, the Silent King of the Dead, with D times D added to it. Triple crossover.
Why don't we just stop?
Wow, so it's a crossover of a crossover of a double crossover.
Can we stop? Please?
Please?
This is hurting my soul.
Not yet. We haven't committed Sudoku.
No, seriously, please.
No, we're done.
I throw myself on the God Emperor's mercy.
We're done. We're done for the night.
We're done? We're all done here? Oh, hey, wait, guys! We're not done here yet! I've received a response!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's from
Yes.
Soul Embrace 2010. Subject, lol. Actually,
Wait,
I main diva.
I'm sorry.
Well played. I'll give him points for being a good sport.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't come back at you complaining.
That's credit where credit is due.
He didn't whine. He didn't cry. He didn't insult you. Just, I main diva, and that's it. Plain and simple. That is how you handle people like Sneaky.
That is top-notch response right there. Ignore everything else. Focus on the one thing you can reply to. I main diva. That doesn't make
I mean,
that doesn't make me hating him any less. So.
yeah,
Fuck.
you're still trash.
Sure.
Literally, everyone who mains who mains anything besides what you main is trash. So let's not act like this is some kind of revelation.
I mean, that's true for every game.
I know, even people that main whatever I main are still trash because I'm not the one playing it.
Except for the fact that you're trash. Don't play Overwatch with him. He's actually trash.
Oh, I know he's trash. I've seen you
Absolute
play with him.
trash.
For the same reason that everyone they main Scout in TF2 is trash. Fight me.
In case anyone was wondering, I main Bastion.
Well, there goes any fans we might have had. You've just admitted to being Hitler.
You ruined it.
Oh.
You ruined it,
by
and
the
I'm
way,
you ruined it, and I'm leaving.
Yeah?
I did track down why that other Naruto was talking in italics.
Oh, why?
Apparently he's writing everything down. So we're supposed to have read the High School DxD crossover. This one is from before reading the Naruto meets Naruto fic.
I see.
If you are going to, oh my gosh, if you need people to read your other story, that's fine. But
Mention
correct me
it.
if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But he didn't say that we needed
He
to.
did not, no. Alright, how about this? Naruto the Sun God.
No, we're done. We've been here long enough.
Naruto the Fused Trap.
Fine. Satisfy your own disgusting, morbid curiosity.
I will.
But you're reading all of it.
Okay. I mean, it's 5 chapters of 14,000 words in total, so that's like barely. Disclaimer. I have reasons for writing this story. See them at the bottom. Okay.
Alright, let's just skip straight to the bottom.
Chapter end. Leave me lots of nice reviews, but no more flames. This was
This was an idea inspired. The new world of remnants have inspired me. Reviewing Force Days Away inspiring. Finally, personal
reasons I won't get into.
It's called his fetish.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Atin on this one. That is
Which,
fetish.
for the record, we don't have a problem with that.
It's just, I mean, it doesn't look too long, so yeah, I'll read it out loud for the class.
At least the first chapter.
No, I refuse to be dead. Naruto Uzumaki was not very happy at the moment. He was an average height teen with the height of 5'5". Then why bother even saying an average height teen? And bright blonde hair that spiked up. His skin was a light peach color. Does he just copy and fucking paste this description to every single one of his stories?
Maybe.
That's possible.
It would not surprise me.
Light peach color, darker than his mother's skin, but lighter than his father's skin. How would he know that? I mean, I guess if he was far enough along in the Naruto storyline, he could. He was well toned for his age, having visible abs, seeing as his jacket had been torn to shreds when he was alive, and that seemed to transfer over to him in the afterlife. His orange pants were slightly torn up as well. He had just turned 17 years old, on the day before his death. On each of his cheeks were 3 whisker marks, giving him a fox-like look. He had saved the world. He had saved Sasuke from darkness and undid the infinite Tsukiyomi with his best friend. He had become the hero of everything. He had saved the tailed beasts, and he had done so many things right at the end. Cause of death? Exhaustion. He had gone 4 days with no food, water, rest, and his only sleep involved him bleeding out for 12 hours. So his brain had not really had the chance to rest. He had been constantly putting stress on his body for those 4 days, and had run his energy out. He died for a stupid reason.
Yeah, how dare I die for ignoring the normal bodily limits of humans' physiology? Pfft, what a drag!
Yeah. Well, I didn't think I would be seeing you again so soon. Oh, yeah, no. Minato Namikaze, father of Naruto Uzumaki, was a man that was a little under 6 foot tall. He had... If you're
Oh
going
my gosh.
to use if you're going to use a number, use the foot symbol. If you're going to spell out foot, spell out the number. He had longer, spiked blonde hair than his son. I'm okay. He wore a green flask jacket. A jacket made of flasks. Got it. He had no arms. What? On either side of his body. Yeah, the TSB had chopped his arms off. Truth-seeking balls. Got it. Why abbreviate that? And seeing as they destroyed physical and spiritual energies and matters, his soul would forever not have arms, but... Okay, yeah. He would have pat Naruto on the head to comfort him that being dead wasn't so bad, but he did not have the arms to do so. He decided to settle on giving Naruto a small and awkward smile to try and sedate him. Sedate him. I've never seen someone be sedated by a smile. That's just me. And anyone else? Anyone else to
No.
chime in on this one? No? Anyone?
No, I've got nothing to add.
No?
I
Max?
told you I have nothing to add.
Ah, it seems Nose has left us and told
Oh, he left a while ago.
us to delete this author from existence. Anyway. Didn't work. Exhaustion! Fuck you, Death God! This is such a stupid reason for my son to die! Well, I mean, it's not really a reason why he died, and it was more the son's fault for ignoring his body for 4 days straight than anything else. Just, throwing that out there. Didn't work for her either. Wait, what? Oh. Kushina Uzumaki, mother of Naruto Uzumaki, was just as angry as her son was. She was about an inch shorter than Naruto was. Naruto got his feminine face, though his spiky hair made his face look less feminine than it was. Heart-shaped face from her. See, that's not a parentheses moment. That's a comma moment. She had gray eyes, unlike the blue that Naruto Minato had. Her hair, I thought they were purple. Her hair was down to her ankles and red, and she had skin lighter than what Naruto had. I thought we already mentioned this. And she had been very well known as one of the most beautiful kunoichi to ever come from the Hidden Leaf. Funny, Kushina and I are around our son's age, Minato noted in his head. They died in their early 20s, and their son was 17. The age gap between them and their son was minuscule. Hell, their son had more life experience than they did. He had done more things and lived a much more harsh life than either of them. If anything, whoa, hold on. I'm pretty fucking sure having your entire family annihilated in war is a bit of a harsher life.
Yeah.
And Minato was also a fucking orphan, so fuck off.
Yeah.
Naruto, if anything, Naruto was mentally older than them just from the stress of it all. Not very. I mean, not from what, unless this is AU, which it probably is. Naruto wasn't very much more mature than his parents for
How would
quite
you
a
say?
while.
First
Like,
of all,
It took
first
him
of all,
becoming
for the vast
Hokage to get mature. according
yeah,
to the
I was gonna say,
movies.
even through Shippuden, he was the vast majority of Shippuden. He was incredibly immature.
Yeah, like, even near the end, still.
Like he spent almost all of it. Think about how, if he hadn't wasted so much time trying to help or save Sasuke, who clearly didn't want to be.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasted a
like,
lot of time chasing him down.
Like, because he wasn't mature enough to accept someone else making a decision. Like, and like it was clear that Sasuke wasn't, at least fully speaking, evil because A, he eventually offed Orochimaru himself.
And then brought him back.
Yeah, but I mean as a slave.
Yeah.
But even leaving that aside, there were times when he fought Naruto, beat the hell out of him, and then left him on the brink of death, but didn't kill him, despite knowing full well that Naruto wouldn't bleed out or lay there and die because he knows exactly what the Kyuubi could do because he was on a team with him.
Yeah.
You know, he watched him come back from the brink of death how many times?
A lot.
Actually, I don't think so.
No,
No,
there were several
at
times.
least once. At least once.
It would have been only 1 or 2 times, I think, during the Chunin exams.
No, even before the Chunin exams, when they fought Zabuza.
No, Naruto
not
stabbed
Zabuza.
his hand to get rid of the poison, and that was like he wasn't. His
No,
life
when
wasn't
he was
directly in danger
when
because
he was
Kakashi knew
fighting,
how to do that anyways.
Mirror Person.
No.
No, that was the other
Sasuke
way
took a
around.
large amount of blows, yeah.
No, I know
Yeah,
Sasuke got beat the heck
that
out
was
of.
the other way around. That was Naruto watching Sasuke nearly die.
Yeah. No, there was the stabbing in the hand incident. There was
Which,
the Chunin
again,
exams
wasn't
where he got kicked the shit
life-threatening,
out by the
just
Sanin.
stupid.
There was the Chunin exams where he fought Kiba. There was the Chunin exams where he fought Neji.
Certainly the fight with certainly
There
the
was
fight
the
with Neji.
Chunin
Neji
exams
was,
where he fought Gaara. Sasuke
I
was
was gonna
there
say-
for that.
I was gonna say, hold up, like even with the Neji fight, like Neji was actively trying to, if not kill him, main him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's still not brink of death for that.
Um,
What he did see was Naruto say, "Fuck your chakra points. I've got a QB." But
yeah.
never-
So,
He was never directly in danger of dying at that point.
I mean, there was a time that Sasuke stabbed him in the heart with a Chidori.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, but prior to the retrieval arc for Sasuke, it might have been 1 or 2 times.
Yeah.
And that can still be explained away as the whole lots of chakra.
Fair enough, that's true.
I'm trying to remember back when he actually learned what the QB was.
Hmm.
I can't remember if he just showed up with the knowledge, presumably given off screen by Orochimaru, or if it
I
was ever
think it
explained by
was
someone.
the first one. I don't remember ever being revealed to Sakura or Sasuke.
Yeah.
And it was just
No, because
assumed that they
Sakura
knew.
didn't find out until Naruto, until we got to see Naruto's fourth tail, and that was the first time that she ever learned what the tailed beasts actually were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, also, to be fair, and I know this is later on, but Sasuke did spend time hunting people with tailed beasts in them.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's true. He did.
And
That was
even the
much
lesser
later
tailed
on.
beasts, I know.
Let's see.
But
Actually, in Shippuden, okay, ignoring part one,
Ignoring part one.
fight at the bridge, fight at the hideout. I think they only fought twice before the Fourth War. I think they only actually fought 2 times in Shippuden prior to the Fourth War happening. And then there was a third time after the Fourth War where they both lost an arm.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, for a series that was so big on the conflict between two, they've only actually had 4 fights, all of which were fantastic, except for the second one, first one in Shippuden. That one was less of a fight and more of a meeting.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of lame
Yeah.
in retrospect. But boy, those were some really well animated fights.
Yeah. Alright, so still. Back to the story.
Yeah.
He just didn't act the part. Come on out, Death God, so I can Mom? Dad? Naruto asked in surprise when he noticed for them for the first time. Hey son, happy late birthday, Kushina awkwardly greeted Naruto with a wave of her hand. She'd been waiting for him to one day show up to where she was waiting with Minato so they could walk to the afterlife together. She didn't mind being dead, not much anyway. But seeing her 17-year-old son dead pissed her off. She was happy and pissed to see him so soon. She didn't want to see him when he was older she wanted to see him when he was older after he had lived a long eventful life and had a good number of stories of friends and family to tell them about.
Yeah.
She
Mhm.
wanted stories of her cute little grandbabies. Her greeting for Naruto was extremely awkward. Like, she didn't want to say it to him, but she felt that she kind of had to. Sees him for the first time since she died, she didn't count the chakra she left inside of him. And she greets him with an awkward happy birthday. Hey mom, thanks, I am so going to punch the death god. Where is the bastard? Naruto asked as he looked around. He still had his chakra. Obito was proof that you kept your chakra when you died. Yeah, we all remember that fucking cringe moment where Obito comes back from the afterlife to give Kakashi his eyes. Because apparently you could just rip out your ghost eyes and give them to people.
So wait,
That
was
was
this okay? So like I said, and everyone knows this, I've not seen the whole thing. So this is after. So did he lose the
Okay,
Sharingan at some
so
point?
basically, at one point in time, uh, Obito turns into a good guy again after he gets saved by Naruto during the big final showdown. And Obito's like, I have to redeem myself, and does something. I think he saves Sasuke, but dies because he had to save him because he used too much power or
okay,
something.
Snaky. You're missing a bunch happening here. So let's make this really quick. Madara takes. Yeah, okay. Madara rips out Kakashi's Sharingan. Obito takes
Yes.
it back. Naruto shows up, does the whole Jesus healing for Guy, then gives Kakashi a new normal eye.
Yep.
Obito dies trying to save Sasuke, and it's like,
just
oh,
gives him a
well,
new. Just hey, here you go.
Yeah, he does the whole touch of Jesus on him, and boop, new eye.
yeah. And then, like Sneak said, Obito takes a
When did he
hit
get
for
Jesus
Sasuke,
healing powers? Whatever, that doesn't matter.
and from the grave, Obito's like,
Oh yeah, no, that's what it
I
was.
should give Kakashi my Sharingan
It
for a bit.
shows yeah, no, the scene was, Obito, Kid Obito approaching Kid Rin, and Rin's like, I've been waiting for you, and he's like, oh, I love you, Rin. Oh wait, I have one last thing I need to do, and then exits the afterlife and gives his ghost eyes to Kakashi while he's in the middle of the fight against the final boss, and then
Gives
leaves
him
again.
ghost eye.
Here's the thing.
Does he just kind of put them over the other ones, or does he rip them out and put the new ones in?
No, they're ghost eyes. You don't understand. They just took the place of
Yeah.
his eyes.
Now, here's the thing. I think the game did it best in that scene in which Obito transfers the remaining bit of his shocker to Kakashi while he's still alive.
Oh yes, yeah.
So, the game at least lends credence to the whole maybe it was a temporary transference kind of deal going on, which makes more sense than came back from the grave. Here you go, bro.
The best part about him coming back from the grave is he used Kamui to move from the realm of the dead back to the realm of the living to give Kakashi his eyes, to which he then went back to the realm of the dead. And then Kakashi's like, I can Chidori Kamui at long range for some fuck all reason. And then every single ability we saw from Kakashi from that point on was Kamui insert ability.
That was the great. Don't worry, guys, I got this. What do you mean? I'm gonna attach Kamui to these shuriken.
It's just
Kakashi,
like, fucking
Kakashi
why?
is ranged already.
You can't
Kakashi,
just
you
add
just-
Kamui bit to everything.
Watch me.
The best part was how, to me, that would seem pretty inefficient because he can already just point and shoot.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, why? But yeah, so that happened.
Oh, we're coming up on 2 hours, thank.
Let's just stop, please.
Hold on, we'll
This
finish this
hurts.
chapter, then we'll come back to this at a later day.
No,
Not this
don't.
specific story, but Fairy Tail Dragon Slayer. He's a great source of absolute trash.
You know what the worst
Well-written
part is,
trash.
Sneaky? Yeah, that's the thing, is that he at least has a good grasp of the English language.
Yeah, apparently 3
So-
years of writing trash stories does that to someone, is they eventually just stop being trash in terms of spelling and grammar, and just continue to
Yeah.
be trash in terms of ideas and
So-
creativity.
So now his problem is that as far as our personal tastes go, his execution is something to be desired. Like, that's another thing we do need to point out, is that there's going to be points where we'll find really well-written stuff that to a lot of people is unique and good, but our tastes are going to
Yeah.
naturally
Oh yeah,
have
no,
some
without a
bias.
doubt. I've already encountered stuff like that, like Rob ST in the Harry Potter section. And a lot of people don't like him. I find his stories just the typical feel good, but they're well written and they're nice to read from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should just do a podcast where we just talk about the final moments in Naruto.
You mean that isn't what we're doing?
I mean, like, we just talk about it without having to use bad fan fiction to
As a
segue
springboard?
into it.
Yeah, we should start a podcast. Every Wednesdays, every Thursdays and Wednesdays. Yep. Flawless.
Every Thursdays and Wednesdays. So what? We'll stream it Wednesdays and post it somewhere on Thursdays.
I don't know, man.
I'm sorry. What? I was too busy.
We're
reading
doing
the
an
pile of
Apple-based
filth.
podcast, talking about every week about how awesome clouds are. Join us next time on
Yeah.
Clouds Why You Do.
Be sure to show up to the premiere. Let me check my calendar real quick. Let's see. How about March 1st? We'll start talking about cumulonimbus to start off the podcast.
Excellent.
Sounds good. Sounds good. What will the podcast actually be about?
Dicks.
And there goes Atin. I don't know that he's coming back.
Oh,
Oh, wait, he
Whoops.
came back.
I had to go be violently upset for a moment.
come on! How did you not see that coming?
That still doesn't mean I wasn't violently upset by it.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say, if we weren't allowed to be violently upset by something we saw coming, dude, we wouldn't be able to have half the reactions we did through these stories.
That is true.
Fair enough.
Okay. So he was gonna track down and beat the shit out of the Death God for letting him die like he did.
Yeah, sorry I didn't. Yeah, I'm sorry your plot armor ran out, kid.
Ow, I think I just gave myself a fucking headache with that sentence. If anything, it would make him feel better about being dead. We are Uzumaki. We make the Death God our bitch! Kushina shouted with a rage returned to her. That's a really odd way to say it. She raised her fists into the air and started to scream noises, not words. Noises of battle!
I'm sorry, that's actually
How
a
about
great way
just
of
a
putting it.
battle cry?
I'm sorry. That might be my favorite phrasing for war cry. And battle cry. Noises of battle.
Naruto did the same
Noises
thing.
of battle.
Oh my god, Naruto, you're too much like your mother. Minato thought as he sat down and palmed his face using his foot. He no longer had hands to facepalm with, so now he had to face-foot himself from now on.
That's it. That's it. We're done. I'm drawing a line. I'm drawing a metaphorical line in the sand.
Oh yeah? Alright. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I'm
You
gonna
have no
sit here
self-respect.
and
No.
I'm gonna see if I can S rank the Boruto DLC because this is going horribly now. This is spiraling.
Spiraling.
Like a Rasengan?
Actually, I was thinking like a plane missing a wing and half its tail.
No, this is not spiraling. This is a voluntary dive straight at the volcano.
Come on out, Death,
Ow,
you
when you put it
weak,
like that.
constipated, runny turd! Naruto shouted out an insult to Death. If it was anyone else but Naruto, Minato would have feared for them. Naruto just got finished kicking the shit out of a goddess, and he himself was technically a god for all purposes. Death had a reason to fear Naruto. Really, it still killed him, though. It was
What were you gonna
most
say?
likely why Death was not showing up. Ha ha ha! Kushina exhausted herself, first having shouting her lungs empty. She sat down on the ground and laughed to herself. Naruto sat down as well and smiled.
Why Death isn't showing up? Death probably isn't showing up because it's really busy cleaning up all the dead people.
There's a lot of people died during the Fourth War, yeah.
Just a thought. There is a massive number of dead people right now. Maybe Death is a little too overworked to deal with your personal nonsense, Naruto.
Listen. Just hear me out.
We're hearing you.
Death actually has a job.
Oh, yeah, so, well, yeah.
Which
Calm
Naruto
down.
would know nothing about, given that he seems to have unlimited funds by the time he gets to Shippuden.
That is true, yeah, pretty much.
Like, slow down, kid.
No, for real.
No, to be fair, he's, like, accidentally done, like, 10-something A ranks or whatever.
But still, he just unlimited funds.
Anyway. Ha ha! Naruto laughed as well as he laid down on the soft and fluffy ground, his head landing in his mother's lap. As she placed a hand on his forehead with a smile on her face, she looked at him with tender eyes. He looked up at her, and looked over at his father. Before he smiled wider at them, Minato smiled at him and nodded his head. I'm proud of you, Naruto. If I was still Hokage, I would name you my successor at this point. I'm sure you'll be given the title of honorary Hokage or something. Minato knew it was Naruto's dream and wanted to act like a father and comfort him. Naruto frowned a little. You know, I'm gonna kick death's ass and go back to life by force if I have to. I just died, so maybe I can return back to my body. If the Super Gramps could go back to the land of living, and Obito could do it, maybe I can too.
Yeah, they made temporary returns.
Naruto spoke with hope that this was not the end of him. Naruto sighed to himself and placed his hands on his stomach. No Kurama. That made him sad. Heck, not even the chakra from the other-tailed beasts inside him. For the first time in his life, he wasn't a Jinchuriki. Even when he had Kurama extracted from him, he hadn't been awake to notice his lack of Jinchuriki status. This was the first time that he was not a Jinchuriki and could appreciate it for what it was. Oh boy, are you ready? You ready?
No.
Naruto Uzumaki. A deep, sickly voice spoke as shadows started to form on the ground and collect into a large figure. The figure was many times taller than a human, with deep purple and deathly skin.
Please just be the Grim Reaper from Soul Eater.
The body of the man that was no, it's gonna be the Shinigami that was previously shown in Naruto. The body of the man was forming was sunken in, with the bones of the rips visible. He had a huge mane of white hair with red horns coming from his head. He wore a long white kimono and had a dagger in his mouth, held between black, sharp teeth. It was
Really? How's he
death-
enunciating quite so clearly then? Have you ever tried talking with something in your mouth? It's really hard.
Naruto's fist
Especially
glowed
if it's-
yellow as he jumped at Death. Death looked surprised when Naruto did so. He was even more surprised when Naruto punched him across the face, sending Death flying across wherever they were. Death landed harshly on the ground, and chakra chains wrapped around Death and kept him from escaping. I got some words to say to you, Naruto said as he cracked his knuckles and crossed his fingers. No shadow clones. Jutsu like the Shadow Clone Jutsu need physical energy to be combined with your chakra to make the clones take form, Minato informed Naruto. Jutsu like the Rasengan, which is pure energy, were something that could be used in the afterlife. Jutsu that made physical matter, of course, didn't work, seeing as they were dead and they didn't have bodies to produce physical energy with. But that's what chakra is. It's the combination of spiritual and physical energies.
You're getting in the way of his dreams.
I will keep his dreams as memes. They kept their chakra when they died, and they kept their spiritual energies, but they couldn't keep their physical energies. That just contradicted yourself. Chakra is the spiritual and physical energies, which means you're dumb. Elemental ninjutsu. Ninjutsu that used physical energy and the like were impossible for the dead to
Okay,
use.
you've said that like 7 times now, author.
Kushina's chakra chains were pure energy. They just looked like chains. Shadow clones had a physical body with genetics and everything. No, I'm pretty sure they fucking didn't.
Like, the only thing, like, they had a chakra network. but
No,
that's
they
about
were
it.
just chakra. Like, at all.
No.
Just period. There was no chakra network. Like, literally just
right,
disrupting their
right.
skin made them pop. They were a human-shaped balloon of chakra.
No, but I remember
No, they
Neji
were
talked about-
physical copies, and Byakugan
Yeah, 'cause
shows
Neji talked
they
about-
have unique chakra network. I'm sorry, not unique, but they do have chakra networks.
Yeah, and they have reservoirs of chakra because Neji said back when he first fought Neji, he made
that's
shadow
right, yeah.
clones, and they got the crap beaten out of him. And then he made more clones, but Neji was like, "Clever, you equally
It's-
distributed your chakra, so I don't know which ones are real."
That's true. That's always another question I always had. Is like, if it's supposed to half your chakra every time you use a clone, like they said that right at the start, and all the fanfiction authors say that, but whenever someone uses it in canon or in fanfiction, that rule doesn't matter anymore. It's just like, oh no, actually they only cost 100 units of chakra instead of 50% of whatever your current chakra is. You know,
I think the working theory was that given enough time, you probably could start splitting it up as you chose.
mm,
But
I can believe that.
eh,
Well, I mean, again, you clearly can, given the fact that Naruto did.
But that's not. But the point is. But the problem there is in his first usage of the clones to fight Mizuki, he made like 1,000 something.
Yeah.
So unless he
yeah,
had more chakra at the beginning of the story than literally the entire ninja village combined.
I
yeah.
mean, I wouldn't put it past the author.
I mean, theoretically, if the rules really are exactly half of your chakra, if it's half of your remaining chakra, you could make an infinite number of clones, each one,
No, you couldn't
exponentially weaker
because
than the next.
Kakashi said that you would die if you made too many.
Then there's clearly something wrong, and one of them is lying.
Yeah. Also, maybe Naruto can do that as he pleases because he's got 2 different chakra reservoirs.
But he can't tap Kurama's chakra reservoir unless Kurama directly gives him the chakra, which just adds it to his reservoir.
I got no idea then.
Yeah.
Probably just a bad oversight.
Yeah.
Can we finish this up? I want to go eat.
Yeah, no,
Yay,
we're about
plot
to be done.
holes.
We've discovered a plot hole.
I don't need shadow clones for this, Naruto said, his knuckles cracking. Man, he's cracking his knuckles a lot.
Yeah.
Kushina stood next to Naruto, cracking her knuckles as well as they approached the death god. Minato closed his eyes. I have a bone to pick with you as well. You see, my son and I, we are Uzumaki, Kushina stated. I'm pretty sure the death god would know this. The death paled. Uzumaki, not good for him. They had managed to not only force him into their servitude, but they could force him to slit open his own stomach and remove the souls from it. They could control him freely when they were alive. They had managed to bind him and forcefully bind him to a jutsu so they could summon him whenever they wanted to. He had been summoned a great number of times. And what was worse, he remembered these ones, Naruto and Kushina Uzumaki. He couldn't steal their souls or eat them. They were ex-Jinchuriki, and he was unable to eat their souls. Jinchuriki couldn't summon the god of death, the death god, because he was unable to eat their souls. You've said this like 4 fucking times
Yeah,
now.
what is with this author and repeating himself?
He couldn't do anything to punish them for what they were about to do to him. All he could do was take their punishment. And this was not going
That
to be
sounds kinky.
pretty. You see, I don't like being dead, Naruto stated to Death as he stared down the god. I'm just as pissed. Also, you ate my husband's soul as well, remember? I am so going to enjoy beating you, Kushina spoke, and to Death, both Naruto and Kushina looked mighty giants standing above him. Both of them were wearing dangerous smiles on their faces. He raised his hands to try and defend himself. His mind raced because he couldn't eat them, and he had no real control over the dead. His existence just meant the people died, and that was all there was. And he normally could eat souls. Not this time, though.
How many times are you going to bring up eating souls for crying out loud, man?
I'm Sabi. Death spoke through knocked out teeth and a swollen face, his entire body and clothes visibly torn and beaten. They had spent 2 entire hours just beating the fuck out of him. He had been unable to say anything in his defense as they worked out their emotions on him. Naruto and Kushina were visibly happier than they had ever been before. Death was laying on his stomach looking up at them,
Really happier than they'd ever been before.
Yep.
Not even the time when Naruto saved his friends.
Yep,
or when
nope,
Kushina
nope,
gave
this is the
birth.
happiest moment of their lives. Looking up at them, unable to stand thanks to the heavy beating he had taken. He hated Uzumaki, he really did. He was sick of being the bitch of the Uzumaki clan, and he hated that he couldn't eat the souls of Jinchuriki. Forgiven. Now, bring me back to life, Naruto shouted at Death. Don't make me have to beat your ass again, Kushina shouted with the same intensity as her son. The two of them were growling at Death, giving him downright angry smiled, as their happiness faded and replaced by anger once again. Well done. Death was growling as well. He hated being the bitch of the Uzumaki, of the clan Uzumaki. You want to live again?
You said that like 7 times!
Okay, I'll make it happen, but with a price. Death spoke, and Kushina allowed the chains to fade as a smile appeared on her face. What, you gonna try and eat our souls? Heads up, Minato, Naruto, and I are all ex-Jinchuriki. You can't eat us, and only Naruto wants to be alive again, Kushina stated with a smirk. Death couldn't make them pay a price, since all of them were immune to being eaten by him. Naruto looked surprised at that info. He just thought Death couldn't eat his soul, thanks to having gained 6-path Sage mode. He was also a god. He was also a god as well. That's very awkward wording of that whole sentence. He didn't know being an ex-Jinchuriki made him unable to be eaten by Death. Cool. A purple hand appeared out of nowhere and wrapped both Kushina and Naruto, before crushing the two of them together and wrapping them around so tightly they could no longer be seen. The inside of the hand glowed brightly before the hand was forced to let go, and a portal opened up and threw something out into the portal. The portal closed, leading Minato standing next to Death.
Yeah, it made sense.
You didn't send them to elemental nations. I sensed no chakra on the other side of that portal, Minato stated as he pointed at the closed portal. Death started to sink into the shadows. Revenge was sweet.
Alright, we're done here.
Yep, we're done here.
Cool. I forget how I found this, but that's Princess Jasmine as a blood angel.
Oh?
That's a great picture. Anyway, moving
Thanks.
on. We're done for the night.
Link it.
Hmm?
Link it.
Alright, hold on. I'll share it. I was just going through my saved photos.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'll link that and,
Alright, folks, thank you for joining us for this impromptu Fanfiction Tuesday Electric Boogaloo. I hope you all suffered just as much as we did, and possibly have learned something along the way.
We don't know why you show up for these things. Honestly, we're worried about you.
Yeah,
Stop.
we are.
Get some help.
You do need help. Goodbye,
You're
everyone.
not even getting paid for this. You choose to come here for entertainment.